You are live. Woo, we're
We're
live. Hey,
live.
hello, peeps.
Good
On a
evening.
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. How are we doing today?
Ashley,
Rose.
my sister's here. Awesome. Oh,
Your
she'll be
sister's in
back.
the building.
Cool
Sister's in the
beans.
building.
So yeah,
Right.
how's your day today, Code?
I've had an excellent day.
Have you?
I have actually, yeah, because I got my tapestries up. I've done a bit of cleaning, so I've used a lot of physical energies today.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I've had a wonderful day. I've just had a great day.
Yeah, tell us.
I will, too. Okay, so this last weekend I got a massage, and it was
Bamboo.
amazing. It was amazing. And
Oh, yeah.
I feel like not only was it just transformational because she was amazing, uh just the energy exchange that was happening, we were on the same page. It felt like she was unlocking my energy centers, my chakras. They seemed like they were like spinning in unison to the point where it
Yeah.
felt like I could feel energy flowing like out the top of my head, like feel it, and like physically feel it. And afterwards when we were talking, she even said, I could feel the energy coming out of your head. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hadn't even told her that.
Yeah, I'll be breathing that in. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I really feel like it helped clean out a lot of emotional baggage that I was carrying inside myself. Like I just
High
feel
level.
so new and good. And obviously one
Brand
day at a
new.
time, but today has been an extension of that. Yeah. Energy. We're bringing the energies. And we're going to talk about chakras today because it's about energy transformation. It's just
yes. Hence
synchronistic.
behind
Bamboo!
me.
Oh my gosh, Rose! Yay! Oh my gosh. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah.
Oh, you had a great
my
weekend.
mentor.
Yes, that's it.
Level, welcome.
Hey, misses ya.
So good.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah, I've been seeing energy in lots of new ways this week, and the synchronicities in my life seem to just keep growing stronger. It's wild, it's exciting. When I walk places now and when I'm out in the world, it's like everything feels different for me in an exciting way. I think sometimes I felt overwhelmed a lot in this last, like 4 to 5 months, maybe even longer, really. But and yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting when our perception of things changes, how then our reality reacts with us. It's really cool.
It does. It is so that. It is.
Mm-hmm.
And a year of change. So we've got a lot of
Yes.
energy. Loads of energy this year. Like all the energies even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah, and then these
Buzzachino.
retrogrades too. Buzzachino,
Yeah, the
groovy, baby.
retrograde.
Oh yeah. Oh, so, speaking of energy too, I've been doing some massive cleaning, and I've been doing massive amounts of laundry. I have a laundry clothing problem, which I am fixing, and so that's my goal right now. But check out this shirt, you guys. I haven't worn this. Didn't even remember I still had it. I haven't worn it. I haven't seen it. I don't know how, but this was something that I used to like wear all the time when I was in middle school. I'm 38. I love Betty Boop. And I always did. I even had a Betty Boop backpack. I had a Betty Boop watch.
Yeah, Betty Boo. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Betty Boop.
Memories.
I don't. Yeah, I feel really awesome in this shirt. It's actually
that's like older energy you brought back, refreshed it.
Yeah, this whole like Marie Kondo cleaning, tidying thing that I'm concentrating on right now.
Mr. Who?
She talks about that with what you were just saying about like being refreshed. Like even if you just run your hand down like the sides of the clothes or wherever they are, it's like it reactivates them into life. It's like they're like these distant memories that have been in storage, and they've been in like it's like, were they even really there? Were they actually there? I don't know.
Yeah.
They were there as soon as we looked.
Did you take part in that? Really? Like,
Yeah, Kobe.
Kobe.
Kobe, I was missing you this
Kobe.
week. Yay.
Yay.
Hello, Mr. Hugh. Welcome.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, let me play this quickly, right? This is for Ali, right? I just made this about half hour ago.
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, all right, here we go.
All right. Oh,
Hey!
gosh, that's so cool.
Glad you like it.
I wish my hands were bigger so I could be like, ba-boom,
Yeah,
ba-boom, ba-boom. Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. I loved it. I loved it.
Wow, what a cool beat, too. It was like really chill.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you. Wow.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Bit of energy
Energy.
there. Like music reduces the energies as well. Yes. Express your energies through the music. Yes.
Yes.
I know you mentioned that.
Yeah, it's so complex, that music thing, but then it just is produced as this one thing that we're hearing, but it's a
Preliminal.
It's crunchy. Preliminal. Yes. Welcome.
It's Crunchy B in the building. Hey, Crunchy. How you doing?
Yeah, the music thing. What is it really? It's vibrations, it's frequency, and to hear it in a way and produce it in a way, it's this sort of internal understanding, a physical understanding, even if our brain doesn't exactly understand what's happening. There's something that's speaking to us, and it's a code, it's numbers, it's an emotion that it's bringing out within us, because all of these things are vibrations in the world that we resonate with. So
all connected.
Decoding the world around us, isn't that what we aim in for?
Yep.
Yes.
That does, though. We know that with 432 hertz, 528, so them frequencies hold different like energies behind them. So yeah, and that's why we resonate to certain beats or certain bits of music, because obviously the music is connected to, say, colors and words, shapes. So you can find your avenue in through music, even like
in numbers. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And yeah,
I'm just trying to connect it.
Right. Everything that you just said, so cool, Dean. It's like it's like live. It's like this playing board that we're on, and not to make anything like less valid or less important, because it's all very important. This is where we are, right? But like everywhere at every time, it's like there are all these avenues for us to find our way. It's just like reaching out for us at any time, and whatever our path is, then we can find it, if that is what we're asking for. So right, we all find our ways in through different means, and that's why there's many religions, and there's everything out there in the world, even down to things that like I don't know, I like lots of things. I don't want to just lots of things.
I got sidetracked by Levels comments. Like,
let's have it.
Like the stars are like nodes down here, like as above, so below. And that's how I see it as well. So like energy nodes, energy centers, say, like your chakras. So your chakras are laid out on the flat plane as well. So, and they will align for me with the stars. So that's where, as above, so below. So I like what Level was saying there.
Yeah, so I like that too, and I feel it, right? A node, a point within a matrix, A matrix is just like
I call the nodes as well. If you do a circle Then you find the degrees on the circle. They would be the nodes.
Yeah, I think,
And
yeah, you were
you can do
talking
that
about
of
this.
all the shapes. So any point of a shape will be a node.
Mhm.
So a
Right,
hexagram or 6-pointed star will have 6 nodes plus the one at the center. There's always one in the center.
right. The self.
So you could overlay all the shapes on top of each other, and then you'll have all that energy.
And that's why this creation we're living in is so wonderful, because everywhere we look right now is comprised of all those shapes and
Yep.
all those things that we've drawn to our space, our environment, and yeah, where we have then been drawn to be a part of those environments and spaces. But yeah.
You got you got me thinking what I was feeling today about the bees, because
Ooh,
they follow the hexagram pattern. The hex is
strongest.
because it's the most efficient way to build.
It's the
So you
most
lose
efficient, the
least
strongest.
material and everything. So, and then they know the shape of that. You can produce, say, into like a flower and stuff. Because
Yeah.
when you see the Fibonacci spiraling both ways, if you look at the outside, it'll be in a hexagon shape. So the bees know that. So they're following the shapes. They're like shape shifting. So that's where
Yeah.
their frequencies are coming from. That's what they're feeling. For me, that's what I feel they navigate with. And obviously color and sound, because that will come off the same shape.
Absolutely, absolutely. When you speak, it just makes my heart feel like so awesome. I feel you.
I
Yes,
suppose
all
we like
those.
being, don't we? We like being.
Oh, plus bees. One day I am going to be a beekeeper. It's gonna happen. I just know it. Like
Yeah,
I am
I got
I
it in
really
me.
mean it. Like it's gonna happen one day. Yeah, also when you're talking about that, I don't know if this is true or not. I've never been up in that space in the air that high, but I read that there's this whole atmosphere way, way, way up high where it gets where the insects travel.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I don't know.
I want to check it out.
Yeah, anyone know? Crunchy,
Ah,
have you
country
been
bee.
there?
Yes, yes, yes.
He's buzzed
Yeah.
about.
And wouldn't that be? That's just like so interesting and cool. Like what is it? The birds, then the insects, and
Yeah, nodes and sine waves.
mhm.
Yeah, yeah. I see the
It's just
waves, like
so
energy
pretty.
coming in waves. So you've got the sine wave, and then you've got the wave. So let's look at 2 points. So you'll do the sine wave, so it just be like an S to get to both points. And then there'd be another wave will go all the way to the other point without stopping. And then the third wave will go back and forth like this till it reaches the other end, the other
Like
point.
Kundalini.
So like I'm seeing like 3 waves of energy. Well, a lot of things, the energy is coming in waves. So there's a trinity, always going to be a trinity in play for me. Probably
It
more than
is
that.
coming in waves and it's also in cycles. It's spiraling. It's like
Mm,
it's like almost like a the hero's journey or the path through tarot or metaphysics or almost anything you could relate it to, all in these cycles. You start here and then you make the full rotation and then you come back to the beginning and you start over, but you're like raised up on the next level. Then you do it again till you come back to the beginning. Oh, next level, boop. And this is how we live. And it is
mm.
a spiraling frequency. Yeah, it's cool.
That's how I was seeing it. Similar to that, because I was seeing it right now when you get your kundalini up your spine. So there's your sine wave going on.
Hmm.
And then if you've had your kundalini, you're getting your eyes open, you can get into the 3, 6, and 9. So that'll be an 8. So then you're doing that one there, the one. So you're covering both energies to get
So
into the
when you think
circle.
that it's coming, like, so the energy, like the spirit, God, whatever you call it, this thing that is a part of our soul or whatever it is that you deem it,
Emily.
this energy that's coming in through our crown chakra here, and it like comes down the right side of our body, and when it does that and it's passing through our energy centers, our chakras, do you think that it is I think, is it doing that where it's doing that sort of like, how do you say, caduceus or caduceus, where it's like making that snake path between before it comes back out the left side?
I see it like this, right? I see the spiral coming down, so that's the
Mm-hmm.
ether, right, into
Mm-hmm.
the, and it's
Yeah.
acting at the exact same time. It's coming up through the root as the kundalini,
Interesting.
simultaneously into the heart. So you create the
Yeah.
third kind. The third wave will be the circle, encompass it all. So there's your toroidal field, the power, the atom is at the center,
Yeah. What are they?
the
There's like,
motor.
you have the heart chakra, but then you also have like the Christ spark, which is like right in that area. So like
Yeah. So when them
when
two
you're,
energies collide,
mm-hmm,
you get your spark from the arc of the
it
heart.
is a spark from the arc. And also it's like
It's like an arc in.
it's a pump. It's a pump that is also drawing up energy, drawing up those energies, and the
Yeah.
doo-wop, you know, in between space, like
Yeah.
that
You could
magic.
say like a speedboat trying to get it going, like, and then finally
Yes.
off you go, like, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My Scorpio, Dr. E.
Hey, Scorpio, Dr. E. Welcome.
Welcome
Yes.
in.
DHD. What? Yes.
I've seen HD. Sorry, brother.
Emily, welcome. So cool. So yeah, do you want to put that picture up of the chakras?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to, this whole.
Yeah.
Oh right, isn't that a cool picture?
I can just see them two energies colliding, and then you can get your, you know, and if you can encompass it all in a heart chakra, for me, it's a dodecahedron. And that will carry that energy, because all the chakras have a different shape for me. So we shape shift through all the chakras. And then if we can encompass it all inside the heart chakra, which is a dodecahedron, and it will carry all the other shapes inside of it, all the other energies. So you can't be touched, because you're going to be on that 369 ethereal God creator, whatever you want to call it, energy. It's not from here. It's coming in. It's the, you know, it's the best. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel that.
I agree. I love the way you said that. It's coming in. It's the best.
It's, yeah, I want it flowing through me. That's it. And then,
yes.
Yeah.
And when it's like
no mind.
flowing through us like that, it's feeding our body. It's feeding our energy centers.
It's doing that every day, isn't it?
Every moment. And learning and freshing up more about chakras, and I guess really just even learning, like I've been learning about the chakra centers for a long time. When I started learning about them, it really affected me. I really resonated with it. And actually I have 5 of the 7 chakra tattoos up my spine right now, but I still have to shave my head for the last 2. It's gonna happen one day. That's you guys, that is. But
the chakras hold memory. Yeah,
it
subscribe
made
to that.
me feel like this bigger sort of feeling, instead of just like understanding or knowing, but like I felt like I could feel it better. The whole as above, so below, as within, so without, like that everything inside of me is the world. And
what you're seeing, yes.
Yeah, but yes. And not just what I'm seeing though, but like everything in relation to like the waters as my brain, my cerebrum, my cerebellum, and like all of these energy centers within us, and how they connect to our organs in different ways, and how they then connect with different life areas. Tam, yay, welcome.
It is, dude. That like they've taken the practice of the chakras, say in Egypt, and then they use them as the 7 hermetic principles. So
exactly,
there'd be a challenge for each chakra you would have to go through in your physical life and your spiritual. So
yes,
I'm like true. That on my own way, my walk I'm going through. It's like you've got one foot in each. I'm here, so I've got to take part. And then, but I want to be more connected to what ain't here. You might as well say that then, yeah. And I
Yes,
am.
I hear you. Concentrating on spiritualization of my physical life.
Mm. Yeah, that comes first because you get in the way when you decide anything. That's secondary, this energy up here. That's electric. Like, it's not, you can make it electromagnetic with your heart when your heart's involved, because I feel my heart is magnetic and my brain is electric. So if I go from my heart space, I can make it electromagnetic. So that's better.
Hmm.
And
I
like,
like that.
then if you want to get an emotion, some peeps want to get it from the mind to think of it first or whatever, and then create the emotion like that and go, yeah, that feels great. I want it the other way around. I want to feel great first and then go, what's that look like? And then see it.
Ha! Oh, that's awesome. Ah, yeah, I'm
When you're
glad
in
I'll
the
get
flow,
to
like,
hear you say that again when I listen to this again.
that's like
That's
intention. So that is attention. That's
hmm.
intention. I'd rather have intention than attention because you pay for that one.
Yeah, oh yeah, you just I love it when you say
Told you that before because the heart
I
one's
know, I love
free. It's free. It's free energy. Hello. Free
it.
energy.
Yeah,
Feed me.
yeah, the divine centers, the divine energy centers. Let me go to this next picture
Emily
here.
knows about all that.
Awesome. To spiritual
She
center
feels the
has all the
energy. I've
knowledge,
seen
all
it
the memories of who
with
you
her
used to be and
rods.
your gifts. Amen. Amen.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel that it's from the earth. That's Mother Earth. That's it. That's feminine energy, and then the ether would be the masculine energy. So when they come together, they create the third kind, which is us. That's how I see it, and that's the heart, and that's at the
Mm-hmm.
center.
It is the center. It is the center, that green energy,
Even
right?
that word magnetic. If you
I love
look
that
at
word.
it, it says magic 10.
Mm. I know, right? Oh, wordplay. Oh, how I love it. I love it so
The
much. Yeah, dude, gosh.
numbers have got energy.
They do. Shall we go over these chakra centers a bit?
Yeah, yeah.
So right, let's see some of my notes here. Energy flows from the right side of our
Energies.
body. Let me see. Let me get over here so I can use my cursor. I should download something so that I could like have a really cool cursor so that everyone could see it. Like have it be a butterfly or something that like
Oh right, yeah, flies
like
over.
sparkles or something.
A little bee or something another day.
Yeah, instead of just this pointer. I'm sure that's a thing. It's got to be, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All of the things that I've invented in the last 2 years, as soon as I like checked on Amazon, they were there. Already someone already
Yeah, you're
invented
like,
it and they're
damn.
selling it. I was like, dang it, I that's a great idea. Dang it.
How long's
Dang
it
it.
been out? Like,
Okay, so all right, let's start from the root chakra, okay? The root
mm,
chakra. Oh, also, I wanted to tell you that a lot of this information I'm going to be speaking about right now, I got this from, I loved this. I wrote this guy's information down because I really like the way he explained it. But it's from Hans Wilhelm, the seven chakras explained, and you can find him on YouTube.
it sounds familiar, yeah.
It's really good. So the first chakra center or energy center, it's located in your coccyx region, right down here, and your groin area, and
Mm.
when the energy is there, it's feeding your sex organs, your bladder, your rectum, your pelvis, your hip joints, your knee, and your ankle joints. So this root chakra deals with your basic trust. We've got our red color over here. I haven't said these out loud in a long time. I just think I'm gonna stick with the words I am positive I know how to pronounce. Such a dumb.
Yeah.
So our root chakra. So yeah, this is the chakra. This is the chakra of divine order. And oh, what was I going to say too? Like, so when this energy, this divine energy, is like coming into our bodies and it's passing through these energy centers, it's in direct contact and working through our nervous system. So it's working with our nerves and then taking information out, because that goes directly to our brain, and that's how we control everything. That's, that's like what is the command center.
Carry the information to the DNA. So correct.
Yes.
If you're harnessing that energy, which is like godlike energy, whatever you want to call it, you're right. It'll reach the brain to take the info to the DNA through the waters, through your cells, through your skin.
Yes.
We got transistors. We got transistors and receivers. Yeah. So yeah, and then the DNA will know anyway. It knows already. It already knows everything.
It does.
So it's like it wants you to get the awareness, so you can go, yes, I can wait. I can give you a bit more.
It's genuinely the most beautiful organic intelligence. We really are.
Yeah, organic. That's
matrix. It is.
It's organic.
It's beautiful. It's mind-blowingly intelligent. It's so overwhelming. This love. It's overwhelming.
It would know what you was thinking before you thought it. Like you could never get up too early for it. Never.
Thanks for that, dude. I love that.
It's just like, that's why it's so great, and you're in awe of whatever we're in the end.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Just like a bit more. You just want to, just want it harness, because so within as without. So we know we're free energy. So if we can harness that in, we will see it on the flat plane.
Mm-hmm.
It would be here for everybody, and that would change a lot of things for the good.
And when we start doing that, that is why we start seeing these synchronicities. That's why we start having these different vibrations. That's why big changes start happening in our lives, because the universe is saying, "You got it. I'm giving you it." What's that mean?
Think about it though, innit? Because you're out the brain so much, you're not all that mind thinking, because you're going with synchronicity. So you're in like a flow.
Yes.
So it's a different energy. You can feel it already. It's a lot lighter.
Oh yeah, it's almost like the world shifting into place or something. It's like, oh gosh, it's like I feel like I'm in this shifting. It's like it's a journey. It's a journey.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like a Rubik's Cube shifting, like rah, and it's like that last, and now all the colors are in one spot. I was like, oh my God, this whole time?
Oh, you've done it.
No way.
And then they go, here's another one to do. Oh, I thought I'd done it.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the second energy center, starting from the bottom, is the center of divine will. This is our sacral chakra. It's our sexuality, our creativity. It's located in your sacrum region. And so it's like slightly behind and below your navel. And so the energy that's coming through our bodies, through these centers, the divine will, it's feeding the kidneys, the uterus, the large intestine, and the colon. We got our orange energy there. So also a lot of times when we have difficulties in our life with the areas that are dealing with these, like your trust or your creativity, your power, your healing, your communication, your awareness, and your spirituality, when we're having difficulties in that area, that's a lot of times we'll have health problems manifest in those areas on our bodies. And our bodies even like make up, even just like clay, the way we're molded in this world will be made up because of the way that we receive this energy and the thoughts that we process and all of that.
Yes, exactly that. That's how you make your pyramid.
I love you. I love you. Love you.
Isn't it? They say that like your clay is the information you're gathering. So when you feel like you've got it, then you can make some bricks. So then you can start building your pyramid.
Yeah, Trace B.
Trace B's in the building.
I miss you.
Hey,
I miss
Trace
you.
B.
I'm so happy that you're here with us. It's so wonderful.
Yeah, you got it. You got this, but you got this bamboo.
Bamboo.
It is. Yeah, go with it. Yeah.
Oh, Buzz, this is that one. This is the one that I love so much too. I'm gonna read this. Okay, I love it when he says this because I feel it. You
Yeah,
are
we're gonna
much.
hit
Oh
12:34.
wait, I gotta go up. There we go.
You're right. Oh, another synchronicity for you there, Bamboo. Yeah, you're on it.
Okay, I'm gonna read this thing by Buzz. Okay.
Yeah.
You are much more than you. I am much more than me. We are much more than us, more than we can all see, more than we can all sense, more than we can all know, much more than we all feel, much more than we all show. We are much more each day, much more because we grow, becoming more ourselves, as much more we find our flow. I love that. I love you,
Get in
Buzz.
there,
Thank
Buzz. That's
you.
gold. That's gold. Honestly.
That's the one that I have
Wow.
saved on my phone that I screenshotted when you said it like months ago.
That's
Thank you
it.
for sharing that here with us.
So much more. It's so good. That is so good. That's so like what's the word? Humbling. Yes,
It
humbling.
is so good. I feel those words.
Yeah.
Saturnian sun, Saturnian sun.
Yes, Saturnian. How you doing,
Yay!
brother?
So good. Oh my gosh.
SS is in the building.
So good. Mom, also, if you're there and you're just lurking, I love you. I'm so glad you're here.
Wendy. If you're there, Wendy.
Yes. All right. Okay. So yeah, we'll go up. Woo! Okay. All right. So we'll go up to the solar plexus chakra, our third energy center, which is also known as our divine wisdom.
Breathe that in. Aqua air.
Ooh, where's your singing bowl?
Oh, yeah, it's here. I've got it.
Can we do it? Will you do it?
Yeah. Do you want me to do it? All right.
Let's breathe in.
All right, hold on. Let's do the bowl. Wait.
I can barely hear it. But I can feel it. I can feel it. Dean, I wish that we could hear that.
It was quite low. I started getting a little bit, but Little Wings in the building.
Little Wing, oh my gosh, welcome. I haven't seen you in such a long time.
How you doing?
Awesome. Welcome in. Wow.
I've got a rush. Them bowls are good. Oh, Wendy. Wendy's in the building.
Mom. Yes, I knew it, Mom. I knew it.
Yeah.
So good.
Wendy's in the building.
Hey.
Hey.
So this divine wisdom in the lumbar region, the energy is feeding our spine, our stomach, our spinal cord, our small intestines, our liver, our gallbladder, our pancreas, and our spleen. Divine wisdom, right? I had gallbladder problems, and gallbladder surgery is one of the most unnecessary surgeries that is done in the United States. Well, I mean, heart surgery is first on that list, but gallbladder surgery. So yeah, divine wisdom. I was having issues with that, and that started shortly after I went solo hiking on the Appalachian Trail for a couple of weeks in nature, and it turned me right. It brought me a bunch of like problems that I needed to fix so I could get better. And I did, right?
Yeah.
So
turned it into a positive. Yeah. You switched the energies right there. What the number 9 does.
Yes. I had to, it was alchemy though too, right? You have to like do it through all the ways. It has to be something that you translate from thought and intention.
Transformation.
Yes.
Changing the old patterns into new ones, because a pattern is energy, because it produces a pattern. So you could get stuck on the same patterns, producing the same energy. Yeah.
We do until we learn.
Change is good unless you think everything's perfect. Then don't change nothing.
Yeah.
So it ain't perfect. So, hey Jenny, good to see you, Jenny.
Jenny, yes, welcome. It's my sister right there.
Ellie, Ellie Ray's in the building.
Yes,
hey, Ellie.
so cool. And Emma, look, Yay! I'm so glad you're
Oh,
here with
Emma. Hey,
us.
Emma. Good to see you.
Yes, the love day has arrived.
Oh, we got 22 in the building.
Oh,
Lucky number
sacred
22.
bounties. It's sacred
Mm,
master numbers,
yeah.
they say.
Mastermind.
so
That's the 22. It's the mastermind.
mm, yeah, and we're talking about wisdom and power right now. That's pretty sweet.
Mm.
So then on to the fourth chakra from the bottom. We're looking at this yellow one here. The solar plex. Hey, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
then it'd
sorry.
be
The
the
fourth
heart.
is the heart chakra. The green one.
I've got that as
So
number
this
6.
one is called is like the center of earnestness. It is of love and healing, and it's located like between your shoulder blades, like near your heart. And the energy is feeding mainly your heart, but also your lungs, your bronchi, your spinal cord, and your ribs. And then there's also that one that we were talking about earlier that is like the Christ spark, the arc, the spark, the pump in there that also helps like draw up the energy. Pretty interesting.
Into that.
It's about healing and extra energy coming in. Yeah, it's pretty fascinating stuff. I think.
For me, and it's a G for green, right? So that G really represents the Fibonacci spiral because that's how it's going to look like when it starts. So we know we've got that running through our bodies. You know, it starts as above, you know, the Milky Way, allegedly, the galaxies are all spiraling. Everything's going around Polaris. So that spirals everywhere. It's everywhere in nature. And then it throws up the 1.618. So we can get the number on it. And you can't debunk that. We all know it is there. And if you look at the number system, you only have to add the previous number to the one you're on to find the next number. And then if you look at all them numbers together, like when you put 2 together, they all will reveal 1.618. Even the numbers do it.
It's interesting. It's so wild.
And that's that green energy, free energy, like, for me.
Awesome. I had to write that number down.
Osimo!
Yeah, that heart space, that green energy. It's a I don't know. I love it. I love that feeling. It's so nice when that space feels like it's growing and open and
in waves.
Good breath. Yeah, waves, just like the moon. Just like our dream.
Yeah, the moon energy. There we go as well. Yeah, sun and moon energy. Like in my system, what I've got going, I've got this that heart chakra as a sun as well. So if you have to align the planets, I've got mine as a sun for me.
I feel you that way too, though. It's like it is like that. It's like,
and I've got the root chakra as the moon. So there's your sun and moon.
Interesting. Very cool.
So that's the menstrual cycle is the gender, like Hermetics, they've got the root chakra is gender as well. So the moon would sit right for me.
In that chart that I have that links up with astrology and your chakra systems, you put like your planets in the different chakra zones. The sun and the moon are in the crown chakra, both of them.
Yeah, because I've got the sun and moon as well as when you breathe. So each solar plex, either side, one's the sun and one's the moon. And in your brain, left and right hemisphere, one's the sun, one's the moon.
Right. It's almost like that duality breaks down between.
So you've got a trinity going on within trinity of moons, trinity of suns. I've got.
Okay, because I was like, well, I was like duality. And then you said trinity. I see you now. 3 moons, 3 suns.
It's always going to be at least 2. So if I can find a third kind, I'm happy.
Oh, right. I know. Please, I love that number.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually, 333 has been like, I mean, it always has my whole life, but dang, right. Today and this whole week is like hammering.
Yeah,
and the 55s, the 88s. I've been seeing 99s even, Dean.
Yeah. I've only seen that this year because I said before I've never seen it. And
I hadn't either
when you say that, That maybe because I said it, I kept seeing it, but I
I
have seen
know.
it.
Now I keep seeing it. So, hey, Anita, welcome. That's sweet. Welcome in. Right
Where? Oh yeah,
here. Say
Nita. Oh,
hi.
hello, Nita Beats.
Oosh,
How you
oosh, oosh,
doing? Did
oosh.
see you there. Hey, Simba. How you doing?
So
Good to see
now
you.
on to the throat chakra. Simba, awesome. Welcome, Simba.
Yeah, the
Let me see.
vibration. Your
Um,
words.
yeah, so our fifth chakra, this is the throat chakra, and it is in the region of the neck, and it's the energy center of patience and divine patience or kindness. And it the energy is feeding into your thymus, your tonsils, your thyroid gland, your parathyroid, your windpipe, your larynx, and your throat and teeth. Um, yeah, that's an important chakra. They're all important. I spent a lot of
Mm.
time thinking about that one too because it's related to Taurus and the third house. And I'm a singer, and I'm a communicator. I love that. So yeah,
You can
communication.
decode peeps through their throat chakra.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Like, I can't help it. Like, from the words that will produce the vibration. So I know what vibration you're on by the words you're using and the tone you've set the words to and the context. So you can then back engineer that to the frequency to find the energy they're on. So
True that. True
it
that.
is. Do
It's
that with
it's like
anything. Mm.
it's almost like it's sort of an empathic thing, right?
Yeah. And you can predict them what they'll do next, or well, say they met a person, a girl, you could go, yeah, you'll be with them for say 2 years. Or you see the timeline because
Oh,
so you
dude,
look like a
so
prophet,
cool.
but you're not. You just can just see it already. Like
Wow, right.
but,
Your wife wants to pinch you in that chakra. The throat chakra.
my wife. Sometimes.
Oh, son of a gun, too. There was something that you said there that oh, yeah, I say this a lot and I think about it a lot. It's never what we say, it's always how we say it.
Yeah,
So just dropping that out there. You guys can think about it a lot too
exactly.
if you want to.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
helps
and
my
I'll
life so
finish
much.
it. No, and I will say that lastly, on words, you can change the vibration of a word, even if it's a negative word. You can change the vibration on it, so it's not negative to you anymore. So you'll be
Intention
allowed to
of it.
use it. And
Hmm.
finally, I am, and the most powerful words. So use them wisely, please.
Oh yeah, I've been using some pretty powerful I ams lately, and dang, I'm feeling it. And oh my gosh, who knows what the future will bring? We'll see. But man,
Especially
I'm
if you
ready to
breathe it in and say it, then yeah, because it's intention in the heart. It's like,
hmm
mm,
yeah,
yeah, yummy.
yeah, bamboo. Yeah, dude. Yes, 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 yes. One moment at a time.
Mm.
Yeah, one moment at a
Oh,
time and
thanks, Ellie.
grounding.
Mm.
So hey, where are we at here? The third eye chakra.
Woo.
So this
Real
is the
eyes.
center of divine love. And it's
Mm.
located between and behind the eyes. Um, and the energy that feeds into our nervous system at this energy center, it feeds the eyes, the ears, the organ of equilibrium, the nose, the pituitary gland, and the pineal gland.
Mm.
Big
Sacred
stuff.
secretion.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Yes,
Come on. I
indeed.
want it. I want it.
Awareness and love,
Oh.
divine love.
Mm. Finding your beauty, how you see things, in it.
Amen.
100%. I've got a little thing about the third eye because it looks like an hourglass when you first have got it, but when you twist it, it go infinite into an 8. So there's your real
Mhm.
eyes, and then you can see now because it was obscured before. I
Yeah,
can see now.
I love that. Some of my tarot cards have infinity symbols portrayed as what did you just call that thing? I can't always have trouble remembering the
Look,
name of.
I call it an hourglass.
An hourglass. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you spin it. Yeah. Because it's
You know,
tick-tock on the hourglass. Tick-tock.
When in our childhood home growing up, we had this amazing, gigantic hourglass. And it, even though I know that this is very funny, it only lasted 45 minutes, but they needed to make the hole a little smaller. They didn't time it very well.
So that means what? Is time speeding up or slowing down then? If it's like,
it means it's just that it was just a piece of art and I loved it. We turned it all the time. I think we actually got it from like this place called Ashley's Furniture, which is actually my sister's name.
So your mum must have said to you, you've got an hour to play out, but really you only had 45 minutes. Wendy.
See, I didn't even think it. Mom!
I need one of them. I would have said you've got an hour on the Xbox or something. I'll be like, yeah, 45 minutes.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe that hourglass is still at mom and dad's. I love that thing. I love that thing.
I've drawn that thing loads of times. Oh my God.
The sands of time. Plus it always makes me think of I'll get you, my pretty.
I've got to say it now. I wonder if anyone can visualize this. Like, can you visualize a hashtag, 2 lines down, 2 across? And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
From the left to the right?
Yeah. Top down. Right?
Got it.
So you got 1, 2. Right? And then you got 4, 5. And the 7 and the 8. You're just going to use them, right? So if you went 1, 2, then went to the 4, the 8, to the 7, then to the 5, and then back to the 1.
Yeah.
See what I'm making? It's like the hourglass right there. And that's the vortex. They're the 2, 1, 4, 7 and 2, 5, 8 are the codes for the number 3 and the number 6. They're in that hashtag right there. You don't have to look far. They're right in front of you.
That like Chronos then, like,
and then 3, 6, 9, which operates them 2 is on the edge. The 3, 6 and 9 run the 1, 2, 4, 8, 7 and 5.
Hugs, Sass. I love you, man. You're always welcome here.
What? Sasquatch.
We keep the good vibes, and I love you, Sass.
Oh, nice one, brother. No, I appreciate you for saying that. No, of course.
Really,
no,
right?
Cool. I'll accept anyone. Yeah.
I feel it. I've been going through that times too.
No, that's cool. Hold on. Let me do this is what we do here. Right. So
yes.
Right. This is for you, Sasquatch.
How we gonna get down? How we gonna get down? How we gonna get down? How we gonna get down?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I feel the energy so big. I'm so excited that you're here with us, Sass.
Yeah, excellent. So cool. That's it. We're all good.
Wonderful. So yeah, third eye, that's where we were at, right? And then we go on to the crown chakra. I should have worn like a tiara tonight or something. I just thought of it, but
yeah, I should have had a prop.
That's the reason why they did have those crowns and tiaras, though.
That's why I wear bandanas, I think.
And like those pictures of like, yeah, your bandana. Oh my gosh, right? Love it. Beauteous. You're so crowned, God.
Yeah.
So this is the center of mercy, gentleness, forgiveness, spirituality. It is the diamond white light. It is that energy. It is the 1111 in a sense, where it comes in and out. The door. But okay, this is in the back of the head near the pituitary gland, and it feeds your cerebrum and your cerebellum, the waters above.
Yeah, that's what feeds the oil, what goes on that journey of the sacred secretion all the way through the whole 11 glands, all the way up through the spine into the, up to 33 of the spine, into the 22 bones in your skull, to return it so we can have that secretion in the pineal and the pituitary gland. And then their arc, the spark, create the third kind, boom, the light. So all 7 colors of the chakras, you alchemize them together, it makes the color white. That white light we seek in our pineal.
Purity.
That's how the story goes.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah.
And for me, the 9, for me, I mean, the crown chakra is the number 9 for me as well.
It is, right?
That will switch the energies from negative to positive as well. And we know that.
Alternate.
Yeah. So you can use the number 9 to switch anyone's energy from a negative to a positive, or any energy for that matter. So that's how the vortex runs. So the 3 would be female, the 6 would be male. So they can alternate the male and the female energy. And one would be positive and one would be negative. And the 9 switches it, alternates it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does. Man.
Into like free energy as well. Or the energy we're using, like higher mind, if you feel you can go to another place with your mind, that's what you're sort of doing there.
Indeed. I got so lost in what you were saying. It was wonderful. I'm not lost in the sense that like I followed you. I just don't know what I was going to say anymore. That happens sometimes. I'm like, yeah. And then I forget.
5 pointy star. I love that. There's so much in that. Oh, and that yin and yang.
Yes. Yeah, there is quite a lot in there. We've got
all the elements.
Arms, the legs. We've got then the protection around it, the life as we know it. This is a or let me make this just a wee bit bigger. There we go. This is just a picture that I chose for I wanted to talk a little bit about Feng Shui.
What's it called? Astral.
And so this is just a little picture, this is like the elements in astrology that are prescribed to Feng Shui. And the 5-pointed star is so meaningful. It's basically the secret of life in a lot of ways. I mean, 369 and so yeah, we've got the yin and the yang in the center, and we've got our earth, our metal, our water, our tree, our fire. And
I've got them 4 in mine, yeah, and I'd have the ether as the 5th element, yeah.
Excellent. That's how I see it too. But I mean, I understand how this translates as well. Let's see here. Let me get to that page so I can just say a couple of pretty cool things that
And I will say that there is 5 platonic shapes as well. So the best one's in the center of that.
Yeah.
Because that would make a dodecahedron. So they put the best one in the center because like the ether is that normally in the center for me.
The self. The ether, yeah.
Because it's like earth, heart, and ether are the same word, just made into a trinity.
All different, yeah.
Yeah,
and like
to carry the
together.
energies in, yeah, in a way like that.
Spelling, I do love it.
To me, you've got to flow.
I don't. If you guys have never heard of Feng Shui before, it's basically a way that you design your space. You arrange your living space to create balance with the natural world, and you're basically trying to harness the energy of the natural world and just or harnessing the energy that and forces to establish harmony in the individual and the environment. So it's like working in balance. And Feng means wind, Shui means water in Chinese, and it's from a poem about human life being connected and flowing with the environment around us as an energy.
So Bruce Lee must have like looked at that at least.
Yeah.
His water analogy is gold. Like.
Yes. So in Asian culture, this philosophy is called Tao, which it means the way, and Taoism is the way of nature. So there are essential feng shui principles, and we've got our commanding position. So in your space, the commanding position in any room would be the spot furthest from the door in like a diagonal fashion.
That's where I am.
All right. See?
Yes.
Right?
I am. The door's over there.
All right. It's not supposed to be like direct line, but it's supposed to be like a diagonal from where you are.
Yeah.
And that is the commanding position. And in diagonal alignment, so this is where you're going to be spending most of your time when you're in that room. So you're going to be placing things like your bed, your desk, and your stove there.
This is where I sit.
Awesome. That's great.
I can't believe it. Great.
The bed stands for you. The desk is an extension of your career. The stove represents your wealth and nourishment. All right. So those are those three main things, and why you would want those to be where they are.
What, your stove? You mean like your oven and that?
Yeah. I love you. That's all I guess I have to say. I love when you laugh like that.
I can say that.
What's happening in your head? Please share.
If you see the state of mind, you'd know why I got.
I love it. So,
oh God.
All right. So after we've got our commanding position,
Jason,
in that,
hey,
welcome.
Jason's in the building.
Then we have what's called the Bagua. And this is an energy map that is then superimposed on your floor plan. And Bagua means 8 areas. And each area relates to different life circumstances like family, wealth, career. We'll get a little more into them. And each area has corresponding shapes, colors, seasons, numbers, and elements. And there are different ways that you can set up these energy maps to set up your space. And then there's also then after you get your spaces set up, activations that you can do to like really concentrate your energy and have it's like a grid that you're creating. But there are different principles, different what are they called? Different methods that you can use, different schools of thought, different people that use feng shui in different ways.
That makes sense. So much sense.
The one that I seem to like, I liked that seemed to resonate more with me was the flying star feng shui, because they use a compass and they use the seasons to designate where you should be aligning. It's not just like one cookie cutter. It's all, why would it? Everyone's so unique anyways, right? So it's like astrology in a sense, like learning how to set up your space in like the most productive way.
Balanced way,
and try to work with the energies instead of working against them. And like even knowing where your energy is then, so that you can optimize you, because there's these 8 Baguas, but then the 9th Bagua is you. You are the 9th energy center in the house where you're living, and everything is then serving to promote your highest good, right? And the flow of your family. It's really cool. It's so cool, right?
It's got me ticking over. Like I'm seeing that. It just so makes sense.
So the Baguas, these 8 areas, the family, that stands for family, new beginnings, and the shape associated with that Bagua is it's columnar or rectangular. The colors are I have a slide for this. Let me see here. One second. You can find all of the information that I'm relaying to you right now too. You can find all over the internet. There's some pretty cool YouTubers and stuff, but this specific information and pictures that I'm showing you right now, I pulled off of Spruce, what is it called? Thespruce.com, or where did I write it down? Yeah, thespruce.com. And this information is specifically from an article by Angie Cho. It's really good. So how do I get into that screen so I can show you this next one? Yeah, these are the Baguas. Okay. family right here. So that's columnar. I did all that. Okay, so the colors are greens, blues, teals. The season it's related to spring. The number it's related to is 4. And the element it's related to is yang or wood. So we're masculine and then wood. So wealth, this represents wealth, abundance, and prosperity. Its shape is columnar and rectangular. Its colors purple. Its season is spring. Its number is 5, and its element is yin and wood. So we've got that receptive energy with the wood element. Then we've got health. Where do we see that here? I wonder if that's got to be the Tai Chi.
Yeah, so it's all
That
similar,
one
but so
stands-
similar.
What's that code?
No, I'm just thinking to myself, yes, there's a lot of similarities with a lot of the practices out there.
It's true.
Because there's
It's
only
cool.
4 elements, if you will, and then whatever you want to call the 5th one.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all related to them. There's a practice like chi energy as well, you know.
Yes. Yes, chi.
It's
Yes,
interesting.
life force. So yeah, okay. Wealth. I did wealth. Now we're on health. Which this area of your house will deal with health, overall wellness, and the center. The shapes that are related are flat shapes and square shapes. The colors are brown, orange, and yellow. And oh yeah, I did pick the right one. Okay, great. And then the season it deals with is the transitions between the seasons. It deals with the number 5 and the element earth. Okay, then we get to helpful people, Bagua. Here we go, right here. This area in your house deals with benefactors, travel, and helpful people. The shape is circular and spherical. The colors are gray and metallics. The season is autumn. The number is 6, and the element is yang and metal. So that masculine action energy.
If you're helping 6, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What part of the world is this practiced in again?
It's practiced in all parts of the world, but it's from Asian. It's from the Asian area of the world.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I didn't go into super depth about the history of Feng Shui, but I do know that there are Chinese masters of Feng Shui. I don't know about other areas of Asia though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I was just wondering. Yeah, if it was from there, like Chinese or not.
So the next area then is children.
Made a video.
Wait, metallics. I don't see children up here. Oh, it's right here where I see it now. Okay, so children, this area in your home will have to do with children, completion, and joy. And the shapes are circular, spherical. The colors are white and metallics. The season is autumn. The number is 7, and the element is yin and metal. Then we get to knowledge. And this area of your space will have to do with knowledge, self-cultivation, and skillfulness. The shapes associated are flat and square. The color is dark blue. The season associated with it is the transitions between the seasons. The number is 8, and the element is yang earth. So then we go to fame.
Yeah, it's the number of life, number 8. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so fame, that is this area in your house has to do with obviously fame, reputation, passion, and visibility. The shapes that are associated with this are the triangle and pointy. Pointy, is that a shape? That's what it said. And the color is red or reds. The season is summer. The number is 9, and the element is fire.
Yeah, your desire, fire, your logos.
Right?
Yeah.
Then career we come to. This area in your house will have to do with your career or your path in life. The shape has to do with wavy and curvy shapes. The color is black. The season is winter. The number is 1, and the element is water. Wow, that is so fascinating that all that stuff has to do with career to me.
Mm.
1, water, winter, black, absorbing. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought that one
growing.
might be black, and then 2 would be white, and then 3
Hmm.
red. Mm.
And then the last one we have here is partnerships. And this area of your house will have to do with partnerships, marriage, and self care. The
On your
shapes that it
home.
is associated with are flat and square. The color is pink. The season is another one that's a transitions between the seasons. The number is 2, and the element is yin or earth. So that's
Emotion.
the different bagwas, and then the 9th bagua is obviously us, our human energies.
Mm. Yeah, that's interesting, huh?
Cough hard. 1 second. I want to...
Yeah, reminds me of the yogis as well. Yeah, there's a lot. Mm.
Okay, so then the next things that we have, another big area that we have to do. So we have like the commanding point in the room. Then we have the 8 bagwas, including ourselves. And then the next thing that is taken into account is the 5 elements. And these are all then taken into account within each of those bagwas. So we have our wood here, and we're talking expansive, vitality, upward. We have all these shapes right up here. Can you guys? Yeah, I can see it. I see it now. All the different colors, greens, blues, spring, family, wealth. But yeah, so there's a lot of other stuff that goes into this. I mean, you guys, should I read all these out, do you think?
I'm just doing that. I don't know. What do you feel like?
Fire. Sure, we'll go through them real quick.
Yeah, we're talking about water holding memory and that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? Too actually, Sass just said something that I totally feel. Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. I swear, were we just talking about that?
Yeah.
We were just talking about that, I think, yesterday. Was it you that I was talking about that with?
I don't know. We might have flirted on it. I don't know if we went deep in it.
Yeah. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe it was a conversation I had with Chrissy a couple weeks ago. I think it was. Yeah. We were just talking about that. But yeah, so all these different.
Matt Man's in the building.
Matt Man, I miss you. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here with us. It's so good. So yeah, to sum up this whole feng shui thing, we've got then all of these qualities. You guys could read them. I decided I'm not going to read them out. They're pretty easy to see, right? Or wait, maybe I should, because some people are on their phones. I'll just run through it real quick. Fire, the qualities are passion. They're illuminating and brilliant. The shapes are triangular and pointy. The color is red. Pointy. And then we've got summer and flame. It's
got 3 nodes on it.
It do. We've got earth. The qualities are grounded, self-care, and stable. The shape is flat and square. The colors brown, yellow, and orange. The season is transitions between the seasons. The area is health, knowledge, and partnerships. We've got metal. The qualities are efficient, precise, and beauty. The shape is circular and spherical. The colors are white and metallics. The season is autumn. And the areas are healthy children. Yay! I missed you, Heidi. I wanted you to be here with us.
I missed her voice.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, right. Her sweet voice. I love her voice. I know. So metal has to do with autumn, and the areas of life are helpful people and children. We've got the last one on the list, water, which is the qualities are downward, flowing, and shifting. The shape is wavy and curvy. Color is black, season winter, and the areas are career.
It might be cold.
So yeah, that's how that all relates to feng shui, and then that all gets very intricate and different when we then start designing our spaces. There are feng shui consultants out there.
It's great, because there's learning in all of them.
Oh my gosh, so much. I mean,
so
honestly,
whatever one you're drawn to would probably tell you what someone would know in another practice, but it'd be so similar.
Yes.
Energy,
All
you
this
know,
relation, all of these things crossing paths and finding
Your
synchronicities
flow.
together.
Yeah, your flow.
Mm-hmm.
To flower.
Yeah. Very cool. So yeah. Oh, there's also stuff about, like your front door being like
Oh, that's where I've heard that from.
welcoming
Then.
people. It has to be very welcoming. Your front door really solid. There's things about the colors that you pick for your door, and like
and the number. I've heard about the number.
Yeah.
Say you want to resonate and your number's not the right one. You put one on the inside
to
to
fix
make
it.
the other. Yeah, to fix it. Yeah. Oh, is that part of that? I don't know where
Dropping
I've
the
got
knowledge,
that from.
aren't you, Dean? That's awesome. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's
Yeah,
good,
I love
yeah.
that. I never thought of that. That's so cool.
Do that anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't done it myself.
My
But...
sister, virtual hugs.
Sister.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of different things, like like they say, make sure that you have you want to create a sense of duality in your spaces. So like you should have an end-side table on either side of your bed, that it should be lifted off the ground so that you have flow under you, so you can have like easy flow. And that there should be a rug at the base of your bed so that it gives your sleep warmth.
I've got all that going on. My bed's a bit off the ground. I've got a rug there. I'm sitting like thingy to the door.
That's wonderful.
How have I
That's
done all
wonderful.
This? Does it say you've got to have tapestries hanging up on the walls everywhere? Because if they
oh, so cool. Yeah, they say in your bedroom space you should
I love
hang
it. Yeah.
pictures of like things that bring the outside world in. So like earthy pictures, earthy tones.
Yeah, on my tapestry I've got that. Yeah, mushrooms I've got. Yeah, I've got it all.
So good.
Oh. Yeah, I'd promote that all day. Yeah, makes me feel good.
I love you, Kobe. Thanks for hanging out with us in here. I can't wait to see you again. She's popping back over to Heather's live right now. She said.
Okay. Yeah, give my love to Heather, please.
Yeah, give our love to Heather.
She popped in earlier before we started to say, "Oh no," so she must have been going live. I was like,
I see. Got it. No worries. She's here in spirit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get to this next slide. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, right. I'm not going to go into this, but this is just another this is another chart that they help themselves use to plot out different rooms, and these are all those different energy centers.
No, that's good it's good to know, isn't it? Like,
it is how they relate to our chakras too. How each center relates to our chakras. It's pretty cool.
You know what? I'm on a personal journey, and it kind of looks like what you're displaying. So it's like I'm coming up with, my own way of, what I mean, like that. I can't explain it, but
that's awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think I feel what you're saying. I think I do.
You know what I mean? You could probably create that later on in your life from the principles you've been through, or what I mean, through the numbers as well. And I'm sort of doing that without knowing I'm doing it. And I've been gathering up whatever I'm doing over these 4 years. And I'm at that point now. I'm going to do something similar to that.
I hear you. I feel like that's totally too something. I love that you just said that. That was something I was thinking earlier today.
Yeah.
About feeling like I have, like done a lot of, like, I feel like I've always been on this path, and of course I have. This is the path I'm on. But I mean, like, I've been guided through these different experiences so I could have these lessons so that I could be where I am right now. And as much as sometimes I think, dang it, I'm such a shithead. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe that I was that person and that's who I was during that time. Like, I even had a couple of those thoughts flash inside me today. Like, and I was like, calm down. You're not a shithead. That was years ago. Jeez, I did calm down. But like, that happens on a regular basis. But like, these energies that are around us, we are drawing them to ourselves so we can get to this spot, that we can be who we are right now, and we can bring more meaning into this space where we are sharing. I hope.
I do. I feel like that. I feel like, what could you write down on something like that to say what you know about yourself and what you've done?
Yeah,
Period.
because we all behold light and dark, and we must behold light and dark, because there's no other
Hmm.
way. There has to be a balance. Like, we are those things, and don't try and fool yourself into thinking that you're not, I think.
Yeah, I feel that. You know what you've got to work on from what's presented to you. So if you're creating your reality and then you're getting presented with things, so you're like, okay, you've got to look at it. That's it. It's not like when it's negative, you know, and then if you don't look at it, it's going to come back and keep coming back until you do. That's what I feel.
It will. It's just, that's what
And
we're
then you
drawn
deal with
towards,
that
right? Because
energy,
we
and
gotta.
then it's all good.
Hurdles.
It can't be all good energy
Challenges.
all the time, if you will. If you want to look at negative and positive, you've got to have both. So
You must.
I appreciate both, and you can have fun with both.
Yes, indeedy do, right? Yeah, like, isn't it the goal that, like, hopefully that that, like, all these experiences that we go through are so that hopefully that our ego can learn to be, like, not such a douchebag. We can actually be awesome. Like,
Yeah,
our ego is like
yeah.
actually steering us in a right direction, instead of just being like seeing just like instant gratification, because instant gratification is, even as we think that it's gratifying, it's not really serving us.
Oh. Have a go at your ego, innit? I'll go, oh, am I sounding ego? And then I have to like look around. Is that my ego in play?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, can't wait you. Like, get back in your box. Like.
Lord. Awesome.
Oh, Heather's in the building.
Yay,
Hey,
Heather, we were just talking about you. Mwah.
Yeah, Kobe went to your live, unless you're still live.
Yes. Okay, so let me get off this picture right here. Oh, I put this up. I put this up for you, Code.
Oh, Tesla, I love him. Oh.
Indeedy do.
Yes. Oh, don't. That triggered my whole learning. That's why I'm sitting here. That quote.
If you want to find the secrets of the universe,
I mean, yes,
terms
please.
Of energy, frequency, and vibration. Nikola Tesla.
And I was like, what's that look like then?
What's that look like then, right? Let's find out.
That look like? Oh, no. I thought, I'm never going to know that. I ain't, but I'm going to have a go, though. And I might know it. So I don't know yet, but I live by that. That's 3, 6, and 9. The energy is the 3, frequencies the 6, and the vibrations the 9. It's there.
Yes, indeedy do. Yeah.
I'd love to dedicate a whole stream to Tesla, if we could, without getting no copyright on any material, because I'd like to show something of him and that, isn't it?
Right. That'd be really cool. I like that idea.
And then when you'll hear it all, you might go, cool, you sound like him. And I'll go, yeah, I've never denied it. But I might say it in a different kind of way, because we don't all see things the same. Right? But I know he knows about that, the energy we're talking about today. He knew it more than most. Back in 1925, he put a paper out then. It was peer reviewed. So you have to send it around the world to get peer reviewed, so everyone can look at it. And if they'll give it a yes, then it's in play. Not like NASA. One NASA bloke says, yes, this, and it's in play now. But to be peer reviewed, it goes around the whole flat plane.
Right.
And then they said there is no ether. They debunked him on quantum and all that. They said, nah, there ain't. In 1925. But here we are today. We know there is.
Amen.
Oh, he's a genius. If I was half a Tesla, I'd be jumping around.
Half a Tesla. Maybe you are.
I'll just be me then. So, yeah, there we go. Look, there's a vortex.
Energy. Yeah. And how it flows back and forth between us all.
Michelle. Hey, Michelle.
Yay. I'm so happy you're here. I love you, Michelle. Welcome.
Hey.
So cool. Massive energy flow. I wonder if I can.
Oh, Heather. Oh, what are you doing, Heather?
Heather. together. You're
Oh,
so
you're too
cool.
sweet.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
Let's do the dance.
Right. Let's do
Or
it.
whichever one.
Right. Where is it? Oh, it's this one. Right. Here we go.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
woo.
love it.
Thanks,
It's so
Heather.
good. I get to do in the Fraggle Rock dance during that one,
Yeah.
but like slow, the slow Fraggle.
Slow step.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm
See,
so
look.
grateful for you
So
too.
there we go. Look, 1, 2. You can follow it now. You can go 1, 2 to the 4, go to the 8, to the 7, then to the 5, back to the 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works. And look how it's going on the journey. It goes 4 and 8, and on the way back it goes 5 and 1. Area 51.
Yeah.
But so it ain't touching the 3, 6, and 9. But the code for the number 3 is the 1, the 4, and the 7, and the code for the 6 is 2, 5, and 8. So really, they're carrying the 3 and the 6 energies, all the other numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know anything about that? That big like electromagnetic energy thing that Tesla created?
What, the Walden Cliff Tower?
I'm not sure if that. I don't know.
That
Is that
big
what
like,
that's called?
and it had a dome top on it. Walden Cliff.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, with what's his face?
Someone must be thinking about me. My nose is so itchy.
What's his name? You know that man who was getting him to do it. Oh, I can't remember him now. That's it. Thanks, Sasquatch. Yeah, JP Morgan. That's it.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
so he created it, like the free energy through that. And what he done, he sent it up to the ionosphere. And he said if you send a charge up, it will come back 100 times fold. So it done send a lot up to the ionosphere and it come back 100 times what the charge will be. And he done a test to see, and obviously it didn't come back to the tower, did it? It landed in Russia and it flattened the forest.
Oh.
And they say a UFO done that. Guess again. Well, that's what I'm just saying. I'm not claiming this. This is like what I see. So it arced over there.
Right.
So he had to bring it back to the tower, which he done, obviously. And they wanted him to get peeps to pay for it.
Oh my gosh,
he wanted it for free,
though too, because those like crop circles and stuff, they are geometric patterns that give us information.
Yeah, from energy. Yeah.
Whoa, they're like maps. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that was blowing my mind. Please continue.
No, that was it, really.
Oh, the arc.
That tower. Yeah, he was creating the free energy for it. Yeah, and that JP Morgan wanted to make it onto a meter, so you have to pay for it like we do today.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't want that, but obviously it's happening today, though. Now we're paying for it, and it's free.
Yeah, when I was like, I was looking up this information, or just some pictures, just to like spark conversation about Tesla, because I know you know, it's crazy too. I really need to read. I need to read about Tesla. Isn't it nutso that he's one of the authors that I haven't spent time reading? I really need to remedy that situation. But I have come across a lot of his information on the internet, and it's fascinating. It's always sparked my interest. And especially when it comes to this idea of the 369 and the vibration that it creates. And then also like, I don't know how that could possibly like transcend, I don't know, like this, or melt stone, vibrate, lift heavy things into places, and how that happens too. Like that stuff is cool.
Yes,
And I
because
hope to figure it out.
when you know about an atom and you know the properties are in it, right? So if you looked at a rock and then you know what elements are inside that, you pick the lightest one out of them all. And then you use that on a frequency and it will lift. You better lift it. No matter how heavy it is, you pick the lightest element that is carrying. And then you better lift it at that lightest element there is inside of it. That's my hypothesis on how you do it.
Yeah, you know, there was that guy, I think in England somewhere, that he built that castle that way, like by himself at night with like the
Yeah,
vibration.
you mentioned that before. Yeah, that was fascinating. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but you mentioned that before.
I didn't even, I didn't think to pull up a picture
On
or
a
look
side,
up what that guy's
yeah.
name is or anything for this thing, but that it did make me think of that. Because I do sometimes think about that guy. It's so interesting, that idea that he was just able to do that by himself, move all those stones.
Well, he taught me this though, Tesla, as well, right? Because he says he didn't know numbers, right? He didn't know math, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nor do I, right? And I don't, because people think I know math. I don't, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because what it is, numbers are infinite,
Mm-hmm.
but math is not. That's a sub. So it's broken down from the infinite to bring it into linear. That's what math is. So you can calculate it. You can measure everything. So I was like, oh,
Yes.
but if you have an 8, you can still measure infinity. So when they say it ain't measurable, it is.
Yeah. I feel compelled to just say that I just bought a really huge compass. It looks just like that line right there. It's so heavy duty. It's so cool. I'm so pumped. All the charts I'm going to be able to make with perfect circles. Oh my gosh!
I'd have 9 as north, yeah, as well.
It's so cool.
Otherwise, north's at center.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So,
9 it always goes back to 9. Yeah, 9 don't need nothing.
333.
Don't need no energy.
9.
They don't steal no energy. Yeah. So if you've got a 9 life path number.
Okay, I will, Heidi. I haven't even taken it out of the thing yet. One sec. I'm going to show you guys. Yeah.
Oh, show us. Yeah, 9 divine. 9 for me is the design. You can design a lot of this realm with the number 9 from a circle.
Okay. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I put the headphones on and I didn't hear a thing.
I should have mimed. I should have went like that.
Don't be a teabag. Look at this thing. It's so huge.
Well, hold on. I need to get you on a biggie. What you got there? Oh, that's what you're talking about.
It is. Look
so
at,
you just need to put a G in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
30 inches. 30 inches.
Only 30 degrees of separation.
Or rather, I guess I can't remember. Well, it's really big.
And there is 30 degrees of each one.
I know my fingers are all oily, but hey, that means they.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really pumped because
I can't believe it.
I have to go wash my hands. I'll be back.
I know, I can't believe that I said the H word and I don't say that word. Raw. But I don't like it when I've got the oily fingers from what she's talking about. And you have to lick it, don't you? To see if it's still there. Is it gone, like? It tastes horrible. So don't lick it, Bamboo. Don't do that. Yeah, thanks everybody who's came today. Oh, anyone watching, lurking, just joining? came earlier, watching the replay. Good to see everyone. Yeah, we're doing it on a Tuesday, you know. You've noticed it's Tuesday. So we do a Tuesday every week. Yeah, don't lick it. Don't lick your fingers, Ali.
Hey, what are you laughing about? What I missed?
Well, I'm saying that, right? I know that what you've got on your fingers, I don't like that, right? So, but to make sure it's gone, you'd have to lick it, wouldn't you? Like, and then if that taste is like, oh. Look, is it gone? Because if it ain't, you know about it, you know.
I use soap. It's good. I use soap. It's all good.
You're gonna do that next time you use them. Just have a taste. Like.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna wash my hands. I have no interest in ingesting that oil. Oh Lord, Lord!
No,
I think I only have like one last picture left that I can show us. I mean, like I have tons of other pictures that I could pull up too.
Yes,
oh, that's right. I know I have a couple. I forgot about this one. I haven't even studied this one yet.
It's like the Merkaba.
Right, exactly. The Constitution of Man.
Astral travel, yeah. Third eye, you get your Merkaba.
Well, I mean, it's also like the Vitruvian Man, but it's like the six-pointed star.
Yeah, it's always going to be hexed off as well, like the bees we said earlier. And the vortex energy is in a hexed like that. In the center there, you can see the hex.
Wow, this is so cool. I'm just reading these words and
if you connect all them points together as well, you'll make another hexagram or hexagon.
Plus, you can get like if you start making like these curves in here, we're gonna get like the tree of life in here too, or the flower of life.
Yeah, you can open that. It's like the lotus flower because when you open a cube, another way of opening.
Wow!
It.
Oh
It's
my
like
gosh!
petals.
I'm totally gonna print this. I'm gonna print this out and stare at it some more. Sorry, I can't. I yeah. We're streaming. I can't just stare at this picture in awe and like not say anything.
Yes, but you know what? I did draw this picture on a board without the middle bit in there, right? And I just wrote 3, 6, and 9. No, I think I wrote 11 code. I wrote one of them two, but I kept staring at it every like having meditations on it, and that's when I received a lot of knowing all of a sudden about sacred geometry and that. I was like, it's all connected. It's like carries all the energies, and it's just like a big, like one of them epiphanies.
You know, one of my first
Desert Rose. Hey,
Desert Rose, welcome. Hello.
Hey,
long time no see. One of my first
thanks, Ellie.
papers that I ever wrote in elementary school, I picked Pythagoras.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Wow.
When I think of that, it just makes me feel like, thank you, Spirit. You guys have always had my back. You've always been like, this is the path you've got to pay attention to, Ali B.
That is, because that's the other triangle. That's unreal. Because that's all made out of triangles, but Pythagoras found the other triangle.
Wow, yeah.
And if you put them two triangles, like know what Pythagoras found is triangle, you put them back to back and you get the Great Pyramid.
Yes.
And then you can do the sacred geometry in it thereafter.
Ha ha ha. Duality. It's
so Platonics, he was leading you into the Platonics through obviously Plato, the plateau of the pyramid. Plato. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I love learning about that.
I imagine and wonder what it would be like to live during his time and like what it would, what the climate was like what would people say about him in town? Like, you know, it's like he had to be one of these like, I'm very curious. I just wish I knew,
wondered that, yeah. Because I thought he went to India on his travels to learn about the chakras and then tell them about the numbers and then they exchange what they knew between them, I feel. because India was part of Lemuria, so it was the last little bit, and the other little bits in Australia.
Yeah.
What we can see today of Lemuria for me, but that's going somewhere else. That is.
Yeah, Lemuria. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk more about that whole Lemuria at Atlantis thing sometime.
Yeah, I have a hypothesis on like that. Yeah.
Also, how that sort of lines up with the Bach saga and the Oralinda book and all those other like the Mayans and the Egyptians, the Chaldeans, all that, how that timeline fits in with all of this mysticism.
You know, like, yeah, with Orion, they look up at that from the
Mhm.
pyramids, and like I look at the Seven Sisters whenever I walk outside, which is the
Mhm.
Pleiadians, and you hear Arcturian, you hear all these like, you know, so-called ET. So
Yeah,
that's it's like a rabbit hole, that one, but.
all the rabbit holes. We got, I mean, like, hopefully we can find our way back out, because we got to surface again, you know?
Yeah, that's what we're exploring, having a look and see where that correlates down here, because peeps might see it one way, I might see it another.
Yeah, we are entitled to that. And
yeah,
it
and
is
someone might
okay.
say, look, with even like ET, some say like me, it's extra terrain. They came from over there, like not up there. But so even that alone is going to be different to. Well, that's probably
perspective.
That's probably split the chat room in half. There you go with that one statement. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
you can go loads of ways with it. It's interesting.
It is. You know, actually, I'm so thankful to. Yeah, I'm
Momo. Oh, you made it.
I miss you. Welcome. Yes. Mwah.
Good to see you,
gosh. Yes.
Love Momo. Mary. Mary's in the
Mary
building.
Twins. Oh my gosh.
I love Mary. Oh, Mary.
Shoot. I gotta send you an.
I know we mentioned her. Oh, yesterday, Mary.
I meant to send you an email today too. I will send you. I gotta send you this link. You gotta check this out, Mary. You're gonna love it.
Mary's.
Oh, speaking of which, that whole
Mary's a Mayan as well.
Time gate thing.
What we just said as well.
That whole time gate that you sent me. Oh my gosh, that is mind blowing. This whole gates, the 13 gates, and the directions, and yeah, I just like it's. It's almost too exciting for me to read. I get so excited.
Did you send me that as well then?
I start reading it and I just get like, I get so excited I can't comprehend anything else for a second. So I've really only got halfway through that, and I've tried 3 times. I get too excited. I'll get there. Oh, son of a gun. I got this. I swear I got this. Okay. I almost fell off my chair.
Mary knows though, don't she? How does she know? Because all of a sudden whatever I've meditated on, right? And then Mary, I send something. I'm like, go away. How do you know that?
It's in that slip of energy. It's so
you cool. Know it, Mary. Oh.
Yeah, that whole generator thing. I mean, like, yeah. It came out that way in Mayan and my body design. And that makes a whole lot of sense, you know. Always that I am a generator. I'm like energy, like like everybody, it's like so too much.
Yeah,
too much.
That's what I feel. Yeah, yeah, I feel that from you. We know that.
It's like I really can't. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
It's funny when you get excited, though. I love it. I really do.
Oh gosh,
it's the best feeling.
It's good. Yeah, but I'll say though, it's quite the blessing to be able to have such candid, genuine conversations with you, both here and when we are preparing for this. It's so nice because
yeah, you're the same there as you are here, so I know.
Well, right,
1,000,000%, you ain't different. Because someone might say, no, when it ends, does Ali change? I'll be like,
no, dude, I'm a goof. But it's especially feels so embracing when you can
Mm.
have open conversations about things that are like
Can touch a
unpopular.
nerve with
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. So
Yeah.
it's good to have some safe space.
We're
And
having
that's what we aim to create.
explorationists. Where we're in it.
Hmm. A space where you could believe anything as long as we're respecting everyone else, and we all come to have an open heart and an open mind, and hopefully we walk away with something that sparked our passion, our thoughts, or sparked something, some movement. Maybe.
Or if it done none of that, right? What it's going to do then is cement what you already know, because you might say I'm none of that, and I'm all
True.
this. So then you know what you are more.
Yeah.
That's why I can hear anything anyone's got to say, because that's all it is. I just see where you are. That's it.
Yeah.
Who's right here? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like a daily thing. We're just like
Yeah.
making our
Get
way
out. Let's
through
have another go. Like, yeah.
it. Oh, what's up? What's up, Saturnian son?
Hey, Shannon. Shannon Plagan
I'll
in the
ask you.
building. Good to see you.
Hey, welcome, Shannon. Very cool.
Nice name. A question for Ali. Woo. 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 Yeah, it's question time. Oh, we done 140. Oh, we got like about 20 minutes.
Okay, great. Very good. Awesome. I'll pull out this other picture. Just a colorful
Yeah, infectious. Yeah, and infections and that bamboo. Like you've just triggered me to say that as well. That when you're in your heart frequency, you don't get ill. It don't exist
True.
because that's of mind. Your body don't get ill. Your mind makes your body ill, or what you're carrying with you. You know, if you got
Flat.
and you're only carrying things with you if you've got a guilty conscience about something like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. So you're carrying that with you. So that might come out in a rash or like a scab on your lip or a headache. I don't know. So it's that, isn't it? Yeah. Let it go.
Amen, Saturnian son. We all got to do it like we feel it, buddy. But right, yeah.
Yeah, get it.
I'd say that it's well, what I will say is
No,
I just don't think it's round.
It's flat and round. I think it's flat and round. It's like a torus field. So
it is. It's like a torus, right?
and it's layered out like that. It goes out. Like we're in the first little ring. There's another ring and another ring. At least 3.
It's like an onion. There's layers.
For me. So there's more land over there.
Yeah.
We could do.
Oh, right. I know. It's so exciting. I mean, I don't know. It just makes me. It gives me that sense of exploration.
Yeah.
Like, I wish. I mean, not maybe I'm not actually wishing for this necessarily, but I do. I don't know. Maybe I am. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. I just want to see it.
And how you get to see it is in your mind first, because
Astral, maybe, right?
if you can't, no, not even. I don't do that. I just feel like if I can find more land in my creation, my model, and it fits in, so no one needs to tell me. I know there is.
Well, right. No, I understand that. I mean, I hear you, because that's how I feel it too. That's what sort of led me to that anyways too. But also
and the time,
a bunch of different texts.
And I was just going to say that as well. We don't decide when the time's going to come when we're going to know about it. So that's it. So I can put it somewhere now. I can go, right, I don't know, I'll leave it over there.
Yeah.
Till the time's right.
Always the timing with that energy, the divine timing. It's yeah, like
that's how you get out of time, when you don't decide it, innit? Because if you're deciding it, you're putting time on it. So if you don't decide it, there's no time on it. So now it's going to be infinite, like ethereal, just coming in naturally.
Breaking out of the matrix.
Yeah.
Just going with the flow. Being
if we can, as much as we can, really.
Yeah.
That's the hard.
Yeah, like coming to terms with like the different more dynamic emotions that we're feeling. You know,
and dreams. Yeah, you could dream about it. That's right, Emma. Yeah. Yeah, because if
Yeah.
you've got an intention in your heart to know, and that's where the knowing is, you'll be showing it
The
in a
gnosis.
way to make you confirm to yourself. And I'm showing it through my numbers and whatever else. And you could be shown in a dream. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that that
Showing
spirit,
yourself.
gods, the oversoul, the everything, all of that is always trying to give us exactly what we need. It's always there to do that for us.
Mm.
What we ask for, right? I think too, because isn't there like we have like this purpose, this energy, this flow that you can really be in, and when you're on that flow, that things line up. They just line up more naturally, it seems.
Mm.
But we
That's how
come
I feel
across
it.
those. Say what?
Yeah, that's how I feel it. Yeah, like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we do come across those, like those pebbles, those bumps, those U-turns, because hey, we haven't quite got it all figured out yet, and we gotta take some time now
Yeah,
to be
pitfall.
something new.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's why we just keep doing that hero's journey spiral, leveling up, leveling up. Hopefully, we're welcome to stop in the waiting room, as Dr. Seuss would say. Isn't that what he would? The waiting room. The places you'll go. Don't get stuck in the waiting room.
I'll just visualize a literal road, and I'm on a road, and there's a few like potholes. There's a few holes there, but so you might as well try and repair them or put a bit of new tarmac over, whatever, and then carry on. So you're gonna keep finding them.
Wow.
Otherwise, I could pull up on my road and then pull off the road and sit there and not go anywhere, and then I'm stuck until you know what I mean. Like,
And there's also time for us to have to do that, to take those stops. That it's like this is maybe a time where there's some learning that needs to happen. Mary,
yeah.
I am too, by the way. I'm like in it. I'm totally freaking in the zone. Like, I mean, like I'm like reset zone right now, but I'm trying. I told myself that I have a 2-week goal, and then like I don't know, after these last 2 days, I kind of feel like I'm laughing at myself that I think I'm gonna get this done in 2 weeks, but I'm still gonna keep after it.
Oh, I ain't seen Freya for ages. Oh,
Who's here?
good to
Who's
see
here?
you. NA's in the
Hey,
building.
welcome, NA. Welcome.
Oh, good to see you. Hi, Dave. Look who's here.
So cool. Oh God.
She's super lit. Oh, she's got the energies. She knows about
See,
them.
I knew too. Like, I've started journaling, and it's been very helpful for me. I just think that I didn't know how
Power
I
in a
didn't know
word.
how much writing really brings that out of me.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, I've
I'd
always loved
recommend
writing.
it. Yeah.
But calling
sure.
things out of me and understanding my day and almost like documenting it and seeing where I am at, all that stuff, it really does, I think, pull those things out. We can do our shadow work more effectively. It's like you're counseling yourself. Why did I start saying that? There was something that I thought NA said that made me think of that. I don't know. Oh no. Maybe it was just this picture here. This infinity picture right here. And how even though this like infinity symbol is like right over the heart chakra, or the that Christ jumpstart area, the healing,
Put your arms out.
all of them, all of the chakras, they all have this energy though,
Yeah,
swirling.
they're all
like that.
innate. Yeah,
Yes.
all innate.
And then they're also coming in and from the bottom too, and spiraling.
Well, do you feel it? You've got your heart chakra in your hands almost, because then you can open your hands up, and that's your whole field. That's your whole toroidal field. All your energy's there. Yeah.
That whole energy center is right there, and it does like control also your shoulders
and when do you ever do that? Anyone in the chat, anytime, is when you go like, oh, thank you. You're so in appreciation. You've done it subconsciously. You've put your hands out wide and looked up or something and gone, yes, or thank you, or this is so great, or I'm so blessed, or whatever it was. And you probably had your hands spread out. That's what I feel.
Yeah. Also, you do that when you go in to receive someone, to give them a hug. That's also when
Yeah,
you
if you
do
do that, yeah, the wider the arms, the more you
Mhm.
know they like you. If it's a little one, you know,
Mhm.
yeah, body language, yeah, energy there.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, that is an endearing, yeah, using your heart, yeah, in your hands.
hmm
And then
That's
you
so
put it
true.
behind them,
Fran.
random, and that, yeah.
The positive and the negative of all things, we behold the light and the dark at all times.
Hmm.
Oh, son of a gun, too. There was something that you were saying. What did I wanted to energy centers, the
Oi,
chakra,
oi.
and manifesting. Darn it! I
Momo,
lost it.
Momo, how you doing, Momo? How's
Hello.
your energy?
Okay,
How's your class
energy.
today? Yeah, I'll speak with you tomorrow. Otherwise, Heidi, give me any time. Just give me a time.
hmm
Post me a time, and I'll be there.
So yeah, we're gonna try and shoot for like Tuesday streams from
Mm.
like until like that's the goal right now. Tuesday streams.
7, your end, 12, my
Mhm.
end. Yeah.
Right. Singe, yay! Hey,
Singe,
I'm
man.
so glad you're here, man.
We manifested him.
Yeah. You know who I've been missing though is Madip. Madip Juegos.
Yeah,
Where's
big
where's
hugs,
he?
Jenny.
Has
I ain't
anyone
seen
heard
MJ.
from Madip?
No.
I hope he's okay. I miss him. Every time he's around, I just love it.
MJ.
But yeah, let's send some good vibes to everyone
Big
that's
hugs,
here and
Jenny.
not
Big
here.
hugs, Jenny.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my
I'd like a
gosh.
big hug, Jenny.
8:55. Saw that 5-5 again. Big changes on the way.
Singe's in the building.
Yeah. So energy and the way we
For
share
self.
it. It's
Yeah, that's right, NA. Yeah, manifest for others and not for self. I so want to see peeps excel at what they're doing. That's so correct, isn't it?
I think that we can only manifest for ourselves. I don't think that there's any way that we can manifest for others. We can only manifest for ourselves. But hopefully what we are manifesting is for others as well. Is that maybe what you mean? We can only be in charge of what we are.
Agreed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But imagine you was the only one here, right?
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't work. So what it is, we need someone else to take part for our creation to come in.
I guess I don't agree with the first part you said. I think that it would work.
Well, depends. Like, if you want to, because normally with someone's intentions, they might want to do something with something material on this plane.
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking like that, then you need another person to make that happen, or you need a lot of peeps, maybe.
Right, if that's what you're trying to manifest in, right? But you can
Yeah.
only operate from inside of yourself. We can't manifest for another.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean it like this. Like, say you wanted to be a singer, right? And then you was going to have an audition. And if everyone was open that it wouldn't be a good audition, right? All that negative energy, right, probably wouldn't help your audition.
No, it wouldn't.
So if it was all positive, it probably would. So you could argue that they're helping manifest what you want. They're not actually doing it. It's helping you along because they're wishing you, I can see her being successful, winning the competition or whatever, the singing competition. And then like that, them intentions from your heart,
Right.
to see others excel in what they want to do. Like,
right. There is definitely energy sharing and wishful thinking. I think absolutely. And that's something you could do in the moment and everything. And you can also do it in your own manifestation, that's a part of who you want to be, that's something that you can bring into the world, I think.
yeah. And picture this. This is quite deep, but I'm going to go there.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
when me and you say talk, right, my intention's pure and it's for you, right? And then yours is for me. So we go to a higher place what we didn't know of, and we both receive from there, right? So we didn't decide that, and we received. So therefore, now I can do that remotely. Wish, say, NA all her intentions in. I really want her to manifest those in. She could be saying the same. I want 1111 code to manifest all these in. So now we're doing it again, but we're not doing it sitting here together and doing it and going to that higher place. We're going to that higher place remotely. And I'm receiving mine and she's receiving hers.
Yes, because we're both choosing to be there.
We're sharing that the space between.
Absolutely.
Like the third kind, the medium.
Absolutely. We're being guided, and it's a choice.
That's where you can take things from. But only authentically, or not take or given or whatever. It ain't going to come out of the other energy because it don't exist there.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. We've all been there, though. We've all been there. Felt that place.
Oh yeah, I love. Isn't it that energy that we live with, that we breathe, that is the inspiration.
Yeah, and when it's with you, then in your daily, like you're like, oh,
yeah,
and then you can appreciate it, and like then you know what it feels like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hopefully we are like all. Isn't that the part though, that thing of life that we're learning? It's like hopefully that we learn what it is, that the balance is with us, because it's not. We have to come to the realization that it's not. You can't just be coming from a place for yourself, because your happiness involves other people. So you have to find the balance of where that lies. And so that's why I say too, hopefully that like this path that we take is that like we're learning so that our egos don't have to be douchebags, so that when we are manifesting, that it's not all these selfish things in a negative way, because I think that we do have to take care of ourselves. And if you don't take care of yourself, like, what do we have then? What do we have? And once you do take care of yourself, then you give other people permission to do the same thing. You raise the vibration so that people are matching you. Hopefully.
Yeah, if you're your best version, then exactly.
But it's always the wave, the up, the down, the learning, the cycle, the spiral. All of those amazing things. And also, isn't that why prayer is really powerful? Because people decide together that we're gonna do this together. We're gonna do this together. That's why it's so powerful when people have thoughts.
Good intentions, right there. Because it's going to be all in for good, isn't it? You want to see an outcome, and we don't have to know how it works. Someone might say, "Yeah, you manifested it," another person will say, "The divine stepped in." We're going to have so many different interpretations of this, but it's still happening. Something's happening.
It is.
And we only feel it, and if it feels good, then we don't have to know what it exactly is. But if it feels good, it's got to, I'll go there. So,
it's pretty awesome to keep waking up. It's pretty cool that we get to choose to do things and where to place our energy, and that we get to share it here and in the world. And in ourselves. It's really cool. It's so cool.
It is, though. I feel that. And we know if it's true, right? If the energy is true and we can alternate and like for like, or we attract each other in, then we should meet in places like this. And then we should have them meetings and then divine connections where someone will say, "You got lucky there." You go, "There's no luck involved."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we didn't decide it. We just followed something.
I say that, and because I don't believe in luck, but I still feel like literally the luckiest girl in the world so many times. I feel so lucky. I just wow, this is insane.
I say I'm lucky, then I say I'm not, because luck don't exist. That's when you don't understand. So then I'm thinking, no, I'm blessed because, well, one, I've got an able body. I can walk around every day. And I'm like, what a blessing that is alone. Hello. That's enough to start your day on an up, because not everyone's got that privilege. And I'm like, wow. And then why am I sitting there doing nothing then when I could be doing something otherwise? Even if you find no truth, right? You don't find no creator or anything. If you live in your heart while you're here, or for the rest of the time you're here, that's got to be my minimum.
Hey, I like that standard.
Just do it from there. That's it. I ain't deciding.
From the heart space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, always trying to speak for my highest good. Sometimes that gets confusing though when I'm like, I have other like huge emotions.
You said try then, didn't you?
I did.
Try is the opposite energy. Like when we try, it don't happen, innit? It's when you stop trying, it works.
Right? Getting out of our own way.
Because people say, I try and meditate. I go, what do you mean try? If you're trying, you ain't never going to meditate. You've got to stop trying to meditate and then it'll happen. And it does. I mean, just breathe. That's it. It's no trick.
Right. That makes me think, just because like I really do like I say that to myself, like I'm coming for my highest good. So when I explain it to other people, I say it that way. I say that I'm always trying to speak for my highest good. Because when I say that word trying, it's because it feels like I'm adding in a
you're still on your walk. Yeah. Because you're saying try.
I'm not perfect, that I'm not always doing that. Like I'm not trying to lie. I'm trying to be the most honest. So that's why I say it that way, you know?
Yeah, I'll just say authentic self, similar.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I'm going to have to think about that again, though, because like I'm not trying to call the opposite. Like I really am speaking from my highest truth and trying to at all times. Like it's a journey, it seems, but I'm not trying to call the opposite to myself, you know?
No, of course not. It's great though, right? Because if you reflect on everything you say, you pick up little things about yourself where you are on your own personal journey. And then when your words start changing over the years, you go,
oh yeah.
Oh, right, because I've been moving, obviously. So,
yeah, actually, so
like Heidi, sorry, she changed. Sorry, I just want to say that quickly. She changed her name. Heidi did. See, she was critical thinker, so she's in her head a lot, and then she went organic. She got in her heart and went organic intelligence because that's the best intelligence there is.
Yes, it is.
So you know, and she know that she's shifted.
Yeah, when I was thinking I'll just like I have like one more short story to share and then maybe we'll like wrap it up for the night.
Oh yeah, we've done too. Cool.
When I was growing up, I didn't realize that I would repeat everything that I said. I would mimic the words that I just spoke after I said them. So it would be like I'd be like speaking. I'd be like, "Oh, hey, how are you guys doing today?"
Yeah, and then it'd say it over in your head, didn't it?
But I would actually do it out here in the physical world, and I didn't even realize it. And I don't know. I when I think about when that was happening, I don't think that it happened around my family. I'm not sure, but I don't really think that it happened around my family. And I think that it has to do with a comfort level or something, like that I wasn't repeating everything that I was saying because I didn't feel like I had to, that I was in a place where I was unsafe or something. Like it was like my zone to speak. But then when I started to go to school, I guess that's when I started doing it. And so I would always then lip the words that I said until my my friend Chelsea's mom, I was like staying the night at her house one night, and she said, "You realize that every time you speak, you always like lip the words afterwards?" And I was like,
I've noticed people do that. Yeah.
No, I didn't know that I was doing.
I used to say it in my head though. A lot goes on in my head. There's loads going on. So
yeah, I do think it's that sense of reflection, but like it's like immediate reflection. And it's happening as soon as I would say something.
Oh, good night, Heidi. I mean, Ashley.
You did, Mom? Did you? Yeah, I just did. I was completely not aware of it, but apparently I've always been one that reflected, and I was always in my own world, man. So
you'll be good at reflecting there, because knowing I reflect now, I can be here and almost hear what I'm going to say before I say it. It's like you're in front of yourself,
right?
You're not in the way.
I do know what you mean.
Yeah, or you've just like reflected on what I've just said, even in the moment as well, and that's crazy. But
did you, Ash? Wow, you're such weirdos. It's so cool. So good, right? Oh, there was one other thing that just came full circle that I did want to say that came to me earlier. About energy and when you were, doing the hug thing and all that. And the movements that we do. That's another reason why yoga is such a positive addition that we could add to our lives, because we're in the head space, the heart space, the body, and we're getting more in touch with that. So physical routines every day, they're amazing. I recommend it.
Hello, Jenny.
Yes, weirdos up in the house. Oh yeah,
Weirdos in the building. Weirdos in
learning
the
to
building.
say,
I could feel a beat coming on.
I've always really liked swearing, and I've been like catering that down as I've grown, and so I don't know, maybe, I don't know, 7 years ago or maybe a decade ago, instead of I used to say M and F'er all the time, oh mother, I would get really, that's what I would come out of my mouth all the time.
I used to say F in hell all the time, and I thought, I can't believe I used to say that.
I say that one too. And I still swear. I still enjoy swearing. I just try not to swear.
Yeah, no, you say sorry to me. Don't say sorry, though.
I've tried not to. I'm trying never to say sorry. I'm trying to use the word apologize instead of sorry. But
I think I'm not that bad, am I? I do swear.
No. Well, I never even noticed that you didn't swear, which is crazy. I was just
I said the H word as well. HATE. I don't like saying that word either. I don't choose this. I don't decide. It just happens. I get a grimace. I'm like, oh no, and I can't keep hearing it. And then I'd have to go.
So instead
I can't hear you now.
When I decided I didn't want to swear as much, which also probably stemmed from my dad saying something like, "Oh, those are my truck driver daughters. They swear more than sailors." It's geez, right? So you have these learned patterns, and so that would be a part of my speech. So when I would get upset with something, that would be my go-to, mother effer, and then so don't get upset. I didn't want to say that anymore. I started saying because it would already be coming out of my mouth. I would be starting to say it. So I say, mother of pearls. So I say mother of pearls all the time now. That was my course correct. Okay, instead of saying motherfucker, I say mother of pearls. What are the other ones? Shoot, I don't. There's other ones that I used to help me get past that, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Tips there.
Energy. We can be who we want to be. We just gotta listen, right? Listen, practice.
Yeah, and feel your own energy. Yeah.
Right.
Decode it by yourself. Yeah.
Shut the front door. I say that one too. Oh, son of a gun. I say that one too.
Oh, good night, Emma. Yeah, we're going to close down now. So,
we are. Oh, my gosh.
Preliminal. Good to see you here tonight.
So cool. I'm so happy we went earlier tonight. And I'm so happy you guys were all hanging out with us.
Yeah, it's been a great stream. Great
energy.
Still got
from
19.
Code, blasting that good energy out, the 1111 code. It's coming from my heart right now, too.
Yeah, that's it.
I just feel like
thanks, Ali. Yeah, thanks, Ali. You're doing your slides and that as well.
Awesome. So, yes, of course.
Awesome. So next week we don't know yet, so we just drop a little announcement, won't we?
Yeah, I don't know what we'll talk about, but I do have ideas.
But same time, same day next week,
7 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Right, thanks, Jenny, Momo, NA. Lovely to see you,
everyone.
Bamboo, Sasquatch, thanks for coming in, brother. Mary,
Matt was here too.
Batman.
So good.
Heidi. Yeah, drop me a time for tomorrow, Heidi, if you want to. That's it. Yeah. See you, Dean HT, Ellie May. Thanks, Ellie.
Yeah.
Saturnian, Desert Rose.
Emily. Desert Rose.
Oh,
Oh, Desert. Or no. Rose Biss was here too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rose Biss. Oh,
So cool.
Patsy. Hopefully we got everyone. Wendy, much love, Wendy.
I love you, Mom.
And
I love you, my
Ashley.
mom. And my
Oh,
C-store.
Momo.
And my
Bye,
family.
Momo.
And I love you guys, my family. It's
Yeah,
so
drop me
good.
an email, Heidi. All right.
I love you, Heidi.
See you soon, Bossy, Buzzachino, and Preliminal. God, I better press the button because we'll be here all night.
Right. We'll see you guys next time. Mwah.
Bye. Bye.